But what I wanted to say that I said I was going to make it into a topic, but change it because I didn't want to make it into a topic. Mm-hmm. It's going to be just quick. And we probably already talked about this before. So a lot of people think that me and Kiki hang around each other too much.
I don't think y'all hang around each other enough.
I don't think so. I don't think we hang around each other enough.
All right, so let's break this down. You're talking about hanging around your ex while you are in a relationship with somebody else. That's listen. Let's say.
So yes, I was going to say I'm not in a relationship or anything like that. But yes, I was going to phrase the question like that. I was going to phrase the question like that. I was going to say, how would you guys feel if you guys were talking to someone who was hanging around their ex as much as Kiki and I hang? And let me say this. Y'all have to keep in mind that at bare minimum, me and Kiki is talking about the business and we're talking about Naya. Everything, other conversations, like we call each other for emergencies. This is the person we've been relying on each other for years.
So let me ask the question. So you say talking to, so you're dating someone else, but that someone else is still talking, involved with, attached to their ex. How does that make you feel? Ronnie, you go, because she has a lot to say.
I don't know because to my knowledge, I wasn't in a situation, but I think that me now, yes, I don't really care. Whatever, do what you want to do. Just because everybody's fucking grown, you gonna either I'm gonna know about it or you gonna do that shit that I don't know about it, right? So I'd rather be in the know. So whatever, if that's what you want to do, that's what you go and do it.
Can I go again before you light me up, Thier?
I'm not. I don't like nobody up. I'm just asking questions.
But I'm gonna also say
it's gonna show me like where I stand too. Especially if you are with your ex more than me, then clearly you want the ex. We can be friends. We can be friends.
So what I was gonna say was, when I first met Kiki nearly a decade ago, I was hanging with my ex Bree all the time. We were working together. We were hanging out I met Kiki when I was with Bree because we was out fucking partying. Mm-hmm. Bree had her girl with her at the time. And I used to hang out with Bree, her girlfriend, and me, other people. Mm-hmm. Bree used, and then it was the same thing, where, she would hang out with me, or me and Kiki and whoever else that was around. That was how I am. You guys always know I'm a firm believer that you should be friends with your exes. I totally am a firm believer in that. Wow. But it's also because I feel like they know you so intimately that they can tell you about your shit. They're not going to your exes normally are not sitting up there agreeing with you just because, oh yeah, you on my side, agree with me type shit. Normally they like, no, you fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it can help you still become a better person being friends with your exes because they know you so intimately.
Right, and like most times, like for me, and with my relationships that I'm cool with now, we were friends first, and then we got together. So we not together, but let's still have that friendship.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And I also, everybody know how I feel about Kiki. I love the entire shit out of her. I think she's an amazing, amazing, amazing person. So why wouldn't I want to be friends with her?
I don't think
why wouldn't I don't think we hang out a lot. I really don't.
I don't think her enough.
Literally multiple people have told me that. And I was just like, wow, really?
I think y'all should hang out more.
I have a question. Is one of the people that told you that a person that you're dating now?
Possibly.
I mean, that is the only time the situation would even merit conversation. I mean, but a conversation should and could be had. But
I mean, it has been. That the conversation has been had already. But like I said, it wasn't just Like, it wasn't just that way that I heard it. It was literally somebody here, and I'm just like,
no. What I'm saying about, all right, that's cool. Like, I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. I don't care about another person's opinion about any of my relationships if it's not the person that I'm in the relationship with. I don't care about public perception about my interaction with anybody. Mm-hmm. So if I'm interacting with somebody, it might seem a little crazy, but we going to have a personal relationship that's going to supersede whatever is going on outside that. And those dynamics is what's going to dictate how I interact with each individual. Because I treat each individual, and I say it all the time, like an individual. They're going to get from me the treatment that I feel that person deserves at that time. Mm-hmm. That's how I do. Like, I try to, at least. But yeah, I wouldn't care about anybody else's opinion. The only thing and the only person you should even have a conversation with or even hear about anything going on in your relationship, to me, are the people that's in those relationships.
Yeah, or the person you're dating or talking to or anything like
right.
that. But I'm also like, it's so many people that lie about stuff like that, where it's like your ex is really your ex, but you tell your new person like, oh, this is my best friend, and you know, things like that. I just be honest. I'm just like, I hang around my exes. I do.
Yeah, exes. So it could be exes that you hang around, that other exes don't want you to hang around.
Yeah. But
all right, so let's say you got 3 exes, X, A, B, and C, and then you got the person you're dating. Like, X A could not want you to talk to X or be around XC, don't care about the person you dating, and don't care about XB. XB don't like nobody. Motherfucking XC cool with everybody. Motherfucking person you dating is cool with XA because it's been fucking however fuck long. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hang out with people separately. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do or say. I love hanging around her, and then sometimes we do stuff on accident. If we have a meeting and then after the meeting we be like, "Try to hit that restaurant right there." Shit, all right.
Shit. Now, when you said do stuff, I thought y'all was.
No, I'm saying it could be anything. We still like go out to bars together. We still go out to eat together.
That's what I'm fucking.
What is that? Scissoring?
Scissoring.
I thought she scissors.
You're getting my nerves.
No, I don't scissor like that.
I hope you don't, because there's sexier ways to do it now. But
they just made them up.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's just something that never crossed my mind that much.
I think that you should hang out whoever you want to hang out with.
I will definitely do whatever I want.
You can definitely do what you want.
Right. I'll do whatever I want, and I've always said that I'm not going to not have Kiki in my life. We can close the cleaning business down. Naya can be over 21. Unless Kiki say, fuck you, I'm not speaking to you no more, I will never not have her in my life. Is it
because you're currently single, or is it because, like, so you saying even if you had another partner, it just wouldn't matter, and they just got to deal with it?
I'm not saying that they have to deal with it. I'm not saying that they have to deal with it. So
what would they, if they're not dealing with it, what would their alternatives be? To walk away?
I guess when you put it that way, to answer your question, yes. But to
like, if
I was going to clarify, but I really don't.
If your partner is doing something, I don't know how adamant they are about the issue. Like, I don't know if it's a serious issue or if it's something that just irritates them, or, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. But I'm just saying, if the person is adamant that I'm the person that you're with now, I don't want you seeing this other person, That's the past. I'm the future. What you gonna do?
And you're saying they're telling me that without having to deal with Naya in the business, just us straight up being friends.
Shit. What if they say that I don't want you doing no business with her?
I ain't talking to you no more.
Like who?
I ain't talking to you no more because you're not gonna come in. You're not gonna come in the way of my money. You're not gonna come in the way of my money. We make good money with the cleaning business. You're not gonna come in the way of my money. That's first of all.
Shit. What do you mean?
Right. But I think even I really think
what if I'm saying what if the person's like, you don't even have to work no more. I could take care of you.
I'm never gonna not work and let somebody take care of me. Is this about to be a
guarantee that we be able to be together forever? Because what I'm not gonna do is be cutting people off.
That is what I need. It's not that I can take care of you. It doesn't matter. I can take care of myself.
I'm saying not when you're dating. I'm saying, all right, you've been dating a person. They've been quote unquote dealing with it. You know what I mean? Now y'all want to move on to the next step, and you're like I want to.
Why is it all of a sudden bothering you?
No. It's not all of a sudden. They've addressed that they had an issue. Mm-hmm. You like, well, what your stance is, it don't matter. She ain't going nowhere. And they say, all right, we're gonna still stay together because you're an amazing person, but this thing that you're doing, I don't like. It makes me feel away.
Then I'm sorry, you paused.
Damn, look, she was waiting.
I
took a breath.
Fuck you.
But then they like, I'm ready to move on to that permanent stage. I want to be that person in your life that's going to be your everything. So it's official. I love you, and I want to take it to the next level. And I'm going to take care of you, and I'm going to make sure we straight, because I got what I'm going on that's attracting you to me, so I'm obviously okay. So I'm a person that you're willing to settle down with, so I'm obviously the choice, so you don't need to bother with that no more. What if they pose it to you like that, what you going to do? And because I understand if you're just dating, you're not committed, that's fine. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about when you're committed, going on to that next level. What happens?
I think then I would absolutely set boundaries. I would say, okay, well, is it okay if I have a birthday party here, that person still come, and then I go to their birthday parties, big events. Now, I would say, I'll slow down on hanging out with this person, going to bars, regular stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But for certain things, I mean, are they allowed to come to our wedding?
Right,
because
are we cutting off like completely?
Right. I would absolutely set boundaries.
What if they say I want to cut it off completely?
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, because then I feel like it's not only that. I feel like you would have me start. Right, I feel like you would have me wanting to start cutting off people, and next thing you know, I'm cutting off a person here. A few months later, person here.
What if they say no? What if they say this is my one ask for the relationship? I'm not going to ask for anything else. That's
not possible.
You're supposed. No, I'm talking about You're supposed. Well, not supposed, but in many different cultures, when you marry a person, each person has a thing that they can ask of that person. Mm-hmm. One thing when they get married, that's their ask or whatever. And that's what they asking for.
I truly feel like I don't have that many people in my life that truly loves me for me. Yes. That will, accept things about me that other people will not. That she is one of those people. And that is exactly how I feel about her. And I am not going to ever completely cut her off for somebody else. If she cuts me off, that is absolutely different. She cuts me off.
So are you doing things so she will cut you off? Are you moving in a way that's going to try to make her cut you off to give you an excuse?
I don't believe I am. I don't believe I am.
Again, I'm not saying you are. I'm just asking questions.
I'm going to answer your question. I truly don't know. I was going to say that. I truly don't know. Yes, we still get on each other's everlasting fucking nerves, okay? Don't get me wrong. We still do, right? But we also, she called me last week about when she got the flat tire. Not that she wanted me to come and help, but we call each other for emergencies.
I listen.
Who am I going to call for these emergencies?
I have no.
And it's not saying that I can't call my new person.
Right? That is honestly, that is actually saying that when you say, who am I going to call? If you're in a relationship, if my girl, if you better not call your old nigga if I'm your man.
Well, I guess it didn't make sense until it came out of my mouth.
I mean, these are the questions that you have to ask yourself. Because I'm serious. Like, it's one thing you have a relationship and this, that, and the third. But it's like, all right, if you broke down and you have a partner that, I don't know. Because again, it's not like for me, boundaries are going to be set, and I'm not going to be in the relationship if I'm uncomfortable with the boundaries that are set. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the point in boundaries. That's the point in boundaries, so we can all feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. Because one person has to lose, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because I either lose a friend or I lose you, right? Or you either lose me or have to deal with the situation that you're uncomfortable with. Somebody has to lose. That's why you set the boundaries, so we can both feel at a comfortable enough level that we can still communicate and be comfortable.
Why is it, see, my thing is, why is it a loss though? Like, I understand every relationship matters, but like, for me, if I am committing the rest of my life to a woman and she feels like she's going to be losing out if she doesn't deal with another person, I'm not the man. I'm not fulfilling her in the capacity that is necessary for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she feels like I'm losing out if I don't have this friendship and you aren't enough to fill the void of any person. Because if I'm going to commit the rest of my life to somebody, I will want to be ultimately, how the song say, your father, your sister, not your sister, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I want to be I want to be able to mean enough to you. And again, like, I'm just asking questions because you know how I feel personally. Mm-hmm. I'm Team Kiki.
Team Kiki all the way.
No, that's my motherfucker. Motherfucker people. I'm cool with whoever you date without,
I wish y'all can see him dancing behind the scenes. And now that I said it out loud, I totally see how it can come off a little crazy, saying like, who else can I call? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But I don't know. Dating me, it's nothing that I've hidden about that. Mm-hmm. It's nothing that I've hidden about that. She is here. And D, you met her. What you mean that you can't fulfill this person? You met Kiki. That's why she's fucking amazing. I tell y'all that all the time. My girl is fucking amazing. She is. But what I will say is,
time out. If she's so amazing and she is an irreplaceable part of your life, I think you need to take a priority checklist.
That doesn't mean that we're meant to run off and get married. It doesn't mean that we are very. And I'm not gonna. I hate to use the word compatible because I don't like to compare that because we are compatible, but we butt heads. That's what ended us.
Relationship.
Nothing serious.
I don't know.
Ended us. Aside from my attitude at the time, nothing serious.
And
ended
you don't
us.
have that same attitude no more, right?
I absolutely do not have that same attitude anymore. She doesn't have the same
problem. So what ended it? She went out and spent time and changed and worked on herself and corrected. Look at that. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't mean y'all should be together. Okay.
It doesn't.
I didn't say it did.
It doesn't.
See,
They're weird.
Listen. This is
We still butt heads like crazy.
this is a technique. I've been teaching this, and everybody should use it. I don't. If y'all know, I don't make statements on here. I only ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get me. I just ask questions. That's all I'm doing.
All I'm saying is,
Y'all can. I mean, I like.
you like here.
Yeah,
Let's say here.
I love that actually. But I love Kiki.
Listen. I want at the end of the day. I just want you to be happy and at peace. Because it seems like you're not at peace right now with what's going on. Because you talk about it every goddamn week.
Right.
It's not that it's not that, and it's not that I'm not at peace. I don't think that. I'm not being pulled either way. I'm not. It's not a tug of war, and I'm dead ass serious, guys. It's not a tug of war. It's not a she's pulling me here, here's pulling me here. It's not that. I've always said no matter what, I want Kiki in my life.
She said this.
I was very open and honest about that about over here. I like it's so I don't know what.
Y'all stop the little arguments. It just like completely just stop it. If you feel it, you know what my therapist told
we try to stop arguing, and that's why it's a little easier now since we're not in a relationship back then. Like back then we was just rah.
Easier now.
Now, huh?
It's not easier now because you talk about this shit out every week.
It's not easy.
Do you watch the pod? You listen?
I do.
I'll be listening.
She's an important part of my life. When I talk about the important things in my life.
Okay.
I think y'all should have stopped all the petty arguments. Like when you feel it, just
that's any relationship that's so important. That's why when I say you gotta go down the priority list, like if she's so amazing, you can't do things that's going to you gotta make sure she feels like she's amazing when she's around you.
Mm-hmm. You can't just say it. You gotta show it.
That's your obligation to make whoever you're in a relationship feel like they are who you would say they are. If they're important to you, they should feel important.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I try to do.
But we off subject a little, but we hang out and stuff. I just don't think it's a big deal.
No, I'm saying like, all right, if they're important to you this much, you should in every interaction you should be trying to make sure they feel like they're that important.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. Sometimes I'll still catch myself doing something mean to Kiki, and then I'll go back and I'll say, and I don't have to go back because I've noticed it. Most of the time I notice it at that moment. I'm like, you know what? I apologize. I said I wasn't going to do that anymore, and I just did it. I apologize. So it is what it is, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. But I'm like, unlike everybody else, and I see how on the outside looking in, somebody can look like it seems like I'm here and I'm getting pulled, but it's not like that. It's not like that.
No,
but I also, like I said, why wouldn't I want this amazing person in my life? This amazing person that helped me raise my daughter for all these years. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't I want her in my life? Why wouldn't I want to I talk about how amazing she is. I be trying to share her with everybody.
Again, like I say, so in the situation that you talk about, it's not a thing where it can't be handled with maturity because you're not the first person in the world to co-parent and separate. You're not the first person in the world to run a business with their partner and separate. This is not the first time for any of this. So it can be navigated. There are courses of actions and plans that can be put in place that it's not so tumultuous. I don't, and I'm not saying this. I don't think that's not the right word because I don't think it's tumultuous. I just I don't know, persistent. It shouldn't be a persistent issue. That's what I mean when I say is you talk about it every week because it's persistent on and on and on that it is some type of tension and issue with the relationship that you currently have with Kiki or anybody else for that matter.
Okay, I totally understand what you guys are saying, and honestly, you know, after the multiple people brought it to my attention, and then I had to talk over here, I was also like, you know, would I talk to somebody that's so close with their ex? Me personally, probably not, because I have major trust issues. I don't trust anyone. I also don't think anyone genuinely is like, you tell me you like me, I'm like, why? Why do you like me?
So
like, you know, I don't believe it.
So how can you be cool with your ex, but they can't be cool with their ex?
I don't know. I have a lot of double standards.
Whoa!
With myself.
Hold up. What? What?
I understand what you said.
No. Take all that shit I just said back. Nah. I don't. Look, I'm at a loss for words. I'm making sounds. I'm like, huh? I have no words for that.
Oh my goodness.
Can I get some shrugging emojis or something?
Yes.
Like, hell no. I literally.
You
really no. Time out.
I also don't date people that have kids.
Take the time. Hold up. What? What's the boy? Go. Keep going.
I don't date skinny girls.
What else?
I would not date a me. I would not date someone.
You're not your ideal partner.
In certain ways, yes. Since I am still working on myself and then I slip up with my attitudes a lot, I really think no, I would not date me. But I'm telling y'all, the future me that I'm working so hard for now is going to be so worth dating.
You can't have double standards like that. Man,
you're absolutely right.
I'm gonna say you can, right. But it will make most people will feel very. I think that would trigger most people in a relationship. Those double standards.
I think that the issue, not the issue, but I think where I can do it is I feel like I'm very open and honest about it from jump. From the start, and within the first week of us talking to get it to know each other, I'm like, this is Kiki. I'll obviously show a picture and be like, here's this amazing ass person that blah blah blah. But I say, hey, you know, this is the situation. And I'm not telling you to deal with it or not, but I give you the option to opt out early on versus later. And I do that for a specific reason, because when we do hang out, I don't want them to be like, the fuck? Why you hanging out with your ex? Like, you ain't never tell me you was friends.
Like,
right. So I say it from jump. Yeah. And that be the issue. And so where versus most people, they don't tell you until all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I'm hanging out with my ex tomorrow. It's like, what? We've been talking the whole month. You ain't never mentioned hanging out with your ex. You know what I'm saying? Never mentioned nothing about them. Where is this ex popping from? That's the difference between me and other people. So I'm not saying that it makes it right, but I'm saying that I'm open and honest about it.
People don't know how to tell the truth.
Right. And I'm going to tell the truth, because I'd rather hurt you with the truth than hurt you with a lie. I'm not going to hurt you with a lie I've been lied to. I don't want that. It's not what I want. So I'm going to hurt you with the truth. I'm not hurting you with a lie.
But I'm saying, all right, what I mean as far as double standards, like you're holding your partner to a higher standard that you hold yourself. That's the unfair part.
Because I don't trust my partner to not tell me everything that's going on.
You shouldn't be with him.
I'm telling everything.
You shouldn't be with him.
But I don't trust anybody.
Then you need to work on that issue before.
I'm trying.
You need to work on that issue before trying to be with somebody, because that is unfair to whoever you're with, to hold them to a higher standard than you hold yourself. That's like saying, oh, you gotta wake up at this time, cook this, do that. but I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to contribute. Or you got to look a certain way. You got to work out this much. You got to make this much money. That's another crutch of the whole. I'm not going to get off topic, but with them, because like a lot of men feel like they're held to a higher standard than their partner holds themselves in, because they be like, I got to be a millionaire, but you fucking
can make 25,000.
Well, shit, nigga, boy, tell what you want.
Like I said, I don't want to get off topic, but but that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's fair to any partner in any relationship. I think if you are saying to yourself you're unable to trust another person, that needs to be resolved first before trying to be with any other person, because ultimately you want to be with somebody that you can trust with your life.
Yeah.